Now, the post itself, and this is really shocking that she did this, but the post itself was uh, was posted on Saturday, October 18th. Bell shared a picture of her and Shepard hugging with the caption that quoted her husband. She wrote, "Happy 12th anniversary to the man who once said to me, I would never kill you." A lot of men have killed their wives at a certain point. Even though I'm heavily incentivized to kill you, I never would. Is it me? But I mean, I've been with my wife over 30 years. Never once have I been tempted to say something even remotely close to this. But maybe it's me. Maybe maybe I'm out of the way.
Exactly. Okay, this is why I love our show so much because I feel like, in a good way, I was like, I feel like we're going to have dissenting opinions about this, and I love that. And this is like an example how I think people can like feel differently and still be friends and still get along. We're okay. So we pulled up this Facebook that I post or my boyfriend posted in 2015 where I quoted and I said, "I really can't see you killing me," and I said that to my boyfriend, and it was because, which is so funny. I shared this on my Instagram, and I was like, in honor of Kristen Bell getting canceled. And so, like, I feel, I mean, number one, them as a couple just kind of annoys me for like a multitude of reasons. But number two, I feel like when you're with someone for that long, I feel like I can have a pretty like dark sense of humor with my boyfriend, and sometimes it can get pretty like ridiculous. And people were saying what I agree with was this should have just been like a card or something that you share with your close friends, because I think like some couples just do have kind of a very kidding, dark, morose sense of humor, which is fine. But when you're Kristen Bell and like you're like squeaky clean image and you're on TV shows and you're sponsored by brands and all this kind of stuff, you do have to triple think about what you're doing. Like you're on a Netflix show right now, so almost from like a PR standpoint, I'm surprised she did this because she seems to be someone that does try to like keep her image pretty nice. Um, but I don't know, from a couple's point of view, this doesn't really worry me that much because I feel like I can relate to kind of having like a dark, very like whoa sense of humor with your longtime partner.
So let me ask you this: if your boyfriend posted, "Hey, it's my girlfriend's birthday. I really feel like killing her, but I'm not. I love her anyway."
I mean, honestly, I feel like our friends and family would be like, "We get it, we totally agree with you." But no, I think for me, like in our situation, I was telling Joe we had just first started dating, and I was like assessing the situation. I'm like, is this man a serial killer? Can I trust him? And I had said like, I feel like you're not going to kill me, and he thought that was so crazy that someone would say that. But that just goes to show that that was like a moment because it was so weird for someone to say that. But it's sad, but like, and I don't know if you saw this, but in the post, Dateline commented and just said like, clocking this or we see you, or they said commented something very short but like kind of funny. And I think it is sad that like a lot of women have to think about, is this someone that is going to like put my body in a trunk, or like all this kind of stuff.
Mhm. I think probably the outrage came because it is Domestic Awareness Month. Domestic.
Yeah, I get it, but how many, like, to that point, I didn't know that. Like, I don't think, to me, I'm not looking up the months of like what it is when I'm posting something. You know what I mean? I think she
Mm.
probably, because I feel like Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds do this all the time, where they say like very sarcastic things about each other.